Hello, Kathy. This is Enrique. I was just going over your DB, and I really like the comment that you made about conflict not being the enemy. I cannot agree more with you, as many people tend to shun away from it and make it the point of contention in their relationship, and instead of taking the conflict, the tension, and building on it and growing from it, because I feel like that's what people should be doing with that in general, whether it's in their individual life or even within their marriage. You take the conflict, the tension, and you do your best to analyze it and see where you can grow from it. And many people unfortunately mistake that, and they allow the conflict to lord over their lives, and then they begin to grow bitter. They have a hard time forgiving. Their focus is too much on it, and they allow it to be a point of contention and separation, and in turn allowing it to break down the marriage. So that's a great point that you made about the conflict not being the enemy, and trying to focus on the us, having a mindset of in a marriage or any relationship where whatever you do, you're always striving for us. It's not an individualistic mindset or something that's just me, but it's something of a selfless nature. And my actions, my hurt, my pain, whatever I go through, how is that going to impact us, our marriage? Not just me, because that went away when people came into covenant. And you reference that, you go back to Genesis, which is great because it's the same thing that the Apostle Paul does whenever he talks about marriage or the order of God, Christ, the man, and then the woman. He references Genesis. He goes back to the very beginning. First was Adam, then was Eve. And the point, though, is that they become one flesh, and it does create that us concept. So it's very important to keep that in mind, especially as Christians. Uh, we have a marriage and we have this allegiance to the Bible. So it's very, very important that while we're reading the Bible, we're comprehending the pattern that has been set forth for us in the Bible, and that we do our best to become one flesh continually. Something I like to say is that becoming one flesh is not just one event. It's not at the marriage feast. It's not at consummation. Becoming one flesh is a process that takes a lifetime, because you're constantly finding different areas and issues and conflict and things in life where you guys are divided within the marriage, and the goal is to build bridges in all of those areas and become one, same mind. And if you're speaking to the wife, it's like talking to the husband, and vice versa, because they're that close knitted. So great, DB. I enjoyed your material. I was able to reflect on it, and blessings. You have a good one. Goodbye.